Hi all. Hi all. Thank you. Thanks for watching my video. Today we are going to be installing Jenkins using Jenkins.ware methodology. Uh, Hi all. Thank you. Thanks for watching my video. In this video, we are going to be discuss how to install Jenkins. We can install Jenkins in different ways. We have different modes are available. We will discuss one of the process installing using Jenkins.ware. Before we are going to install Jenkins, we will be discussing what requirements we need to install Jenkins. To install Jenkins, we need a 2 GB RAM and 10 GB hard disk VM, and we need two software installations. One is a Java, another one is a Jenkins. Java you can download from Oracle site, and Jenkins we can download from jenkins.io. If you log into jenkins.io, it will give you the download modes. Let's start downloading jenkins.io. Here you can download Jenkins. We have two types of Jenkins downloadables are available. One is a long-term support, another one is a weekly support. And the long-term support, it having the stable, it's a stable version, and a weekly they have bugs and fixes. They keeps on releasing that and new version weekly by weekly. And almost I will suggest to go with the long-term support version. So here the long-term support version is a 2.235.1 version. And if you see here, we have a different types of installations are available. Those are Docker, FreeBSD, and Mac OS, and all these are different types of installations. Today we are discussing how to install Jenkins using generic Java package. If you click on generic Java package, your download will be saved into your local. So here jenkins.ware, it's a downloading. So after downloading, I'm copying my jenkins.ware to my VM. So already I have one VM. I download jenkins.ware and copy to my VM. So here I have a Java and Jenkins.ware. Both softwares are available, and I have an VM, and I have a prerequisite. I matched prerequisites: 2 GB RAM and 10 GB hard disk. Once we have ready, the softwares are ready, we will have to check the first step, either Java is available or not. So now I'm going to be check the Java version v02 Jenkins Java JDK, right? JDK 180.251 bin Java version. If you see that I gave the wrong version, make sure you need to be provide the right command. So here I have 180.251. So once we check this, the next step we have to run java-jar jenkins.ware. So here this is the main command to execute jenkins.ware. When I run the command, it will run web root, and then running from web root. Jenkins.ware will have uh, inside the web application server, and by default it contains one web server. When you run java jar, it runs the web server itself. And also when first time we run Jenkins application, and you will see one code available here. This is a admin password. So here is and also you can found that also in our Jenkins secret initial admin password. So both ways you can capture this one. We can capture the Jenkins key. So I'm copying here and then pasting into Notepad, and now I'm going to be access Jenkins. So we have to be access Jenkins with 8080 port. By default, Jenkins runs on 8080 port. So here it will asking us administrator password, and pasting administrator password here, and then continue. So here again it's showing two options. What options we need to be select? So the options are installed suggested plugins or select a plugin to install. Install suggested plugins. By default, Jenkins will suggest you what plugins by default it recommended, and select plugins to install. So suppose if you want to install any extra plugins, or if you need a customized plugins, you can select and choose whatever the plugins you require. So for now, we will discuss install suggested plugins. In later discussions, we will see how we can make it the customization of the plugins. So now I'm selecting installed suggested plugins. So here it will be showing all the plugins, the default plugins. You will see folders, and then we have a different plugins are available. We will discuss more about these plugins in plugins video. For now, we can leave as is. It's installing that, and the pipeline plugin and everything. And also, if you see in the right side, and a pipeline, and then there are dependency plugins also installing. So when sometimes if you want to install a plugin, there will be any dependency plugins, it needs to be installed. So here the dependency plugins, everything got installed, and the plugins installation completed, and it's going for further steps. So when first time it will ask us to set up admin credentials. So I'm just Jenkins admin. I'm setting Jenkins admin. Jenkins. Make sure we need to be provide that confirm password. So I have provided all these details to. I mean, even sometimes you can, if you want, you can skip as an admin. You can use admin password. So here the installation instance configuration, and then it's showing us Jenkins URL, and save and finish, and click on start using Jenkins. So here you can see the Jenkins installation is available. Jenkins, and then in the right hand side I can see the Jenkins user which we created. We have a logout option. Here if you want to create an agent and the different jobs, you can create all these here using this Jenkins. Thank you. Thank you for listening my video.